welcome back. So today I'm going to explain what is HTML class and what is ID, okay, where we are going to use class and what is the purpose of ID we are going to learn today. So first, from theory, class is an attribute where we commonly use this class name in the style sheets, okay. So whenever we want to apply some styles, we use classes, okay. So the syntax is like this: you need to create an attribute like class is equal to sports, okay, or anything like this. So in general, for an image, what we say attribute width is equal to 100 pixels, right? Width is the attribute. So here I am using class as the attribute. Now we will see how we are going to use this, okay. So let me create a page here. So to create a page, I have a simple HTML. I'll copy this here and I will save this. In the examples, I will save it as class example.html. okay, I'm saving it as class example.html. So once after saving this, I want to give some title, welcome to class exercise, or I can say HTML class example. So I'm just giving a small title. So now under the body, first let's say I'm creating some h1 tag, okay. So I want to write some topic about sports, okay. We want to write some topic about sports. So this is sports, and I want to apply some styles. So in the head section, I want to create style element, okay. So whenever we use style element, we can write some styles for our HTML elements. So our HTML element is h1. So I want to apply h1 some color like color colon red. So when you say color colon red, it will apply the red color text to the h1. Now we can also apply styles for the body, okay. Let's say, let me save this. So I am opening in the browser, so I can see the sports as a text, okay. So now the body, whatever there is a body, I can also apply styles for the body. So I simply say body. I want to give some background color. So what is the background color? Background color I'm giving yellow, okay. I'm giving yellow. So after saving this, so you can see background color is applied as yellow, okay. Now on the left side you can see sports is applied. I want to write some paragraph, okay. I want to write some paragraph. So here I'll just use p element. So now I need to write some paragraph here. So let's say instead excuse me, instead of writing some paragraph, I want to copy from my computer. So there is a small paragraph in my computer. I'm just copying this paragraph. So coming back here, I'll paste this paragraph, okay. Now I have written some paragraph for sports, okay. So you can say that I like sports, okay, something like this. You have written some paragraph related to h1. So let's save this and let's check this. So we got some paragraph related to sports. So similarly, I'm going to create some different sections, okay. So like I'll copy this section and I want to write a different index related to music, okay. You're writing some I like listening music. You're writing some paragraph related to music, okay. So let's write one more section here. What is that? Maybe related to um, movies, okay. I like watching action movies, okay. You are writing some paragraph. So this is common paragraph. Instead of writing, I am just using my some dummy paragraph, okay. Now let's save it. You can see that there are three different paragraphs. and 3 different H1 titles. Now finally I want to write one more section related to countries, or we can say related to maybe books. Okay, I like reading books. Okay, don't worry about this. What is this paragraph? It is a some random text. Now save this, go back here. Okay, so reading books paragraph. Okay, so now the thing is that paragraphs are used across multiple places in the web page. So the same like there are different paragraphs. Totally we have 4 paragraphs. So you can try with 10 paragraphs, 20 paragraphs, etc. So for a small change, I will just add. I want to increase the size of the paragraph. Okay, so I'll just say P. Okay, font minus font hyphen, or you can say dash size. Font size I am giving 25 pixel, let's say. Okay, so the font size is increase. Okay, font size is increase. Let's go back down. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we want to apply some styles for the paragraph. There are different paragraphs in the page, right? So what I can do, instead of applying so now I want to apply some styles related to this. Okay, maybe there are 2 paragraphs related to sports. Okay, so one is this, and there might be I really like cricket. Okay, as a sport. So now if you see, there are 2 paragraphs related to sports, and there can be any paragraphs, right? For now I am just showing you 2 paragraphs, but related to sports in a web page we may have n number of paragraphs. So what I wanted to do, I want to apply some common styles only for the sports section. How do I apply? Okay, so we have 1 paragraph, 2 paragraphs. At this point we have 2 paragraphs, and we want to apply some styles to this paragraph which are related to sports. So how do I do? You need to create a name called class is equal to sports. So you can create a common class name and you can apply to the sports paragraph. So this is a sports paragraph, so I have given a name called class is equal to sports. So this is also a paragraph related to sports. Now what you can do here, I can say dot to apply the styles for the class. Now we are applying styles for the class, so you should say dot sports. Okay, I am giving some background color, I am giving blue. Okay, I am giving blue. So let's see, you can see that blue color is only applied for the sports section. So I'll just change it to some navy blue. Yeah, cyan color you can say. So you can see that wherever we are using the sports, there only the styles are getting applied. Okay, let's say the same styles you want to apply for book section, right? So you can go here, you can just say book sports. So you see here the blue is only applied for the paragraphs wherever we are using sports as a class name. Okay, so if you want to apply a different style for the book section, so you can give a common name like books, and you can go here and put dot books and apply a different color. So background color you can say like you can choose from here. I'm using like coral. Okay, also I want to give some border 3 pixels solid black. Okay, so you can also apply, see, for book section only you are applying, because if you see, if you are writing styles for the paragraph, it will apply for the entire section, it will apply for the entire paragraphs. There are a lot of paragraphs in the web page, but if you want to specifically apply styles for a particular paragraph or only for H1, you can use that. Now there are a lot of H1s, right? There are a lot of H1s. If I want to apply the styles for H1, we can directly say H1 and color. But for each H1, like for a sports H1, I want different styles. For the music H1, I want different styles. For movies H1, I want different styles. So what you need to do, you can create a different class. Okay, so let's say class is equal to uh, heading, sports heading, sports heading. So now there is a new class here for the heading section. There is a new class for the heading section. So I'll go here. You can say dot sports dash heading. So you can apply some different color, or you can increase the size whatever we want. So for now what I am doing, I am applying background color, let's say green. Okay, so this is how we can use the class. So if you want to apply common styles for different sections, we can use the class name and apply the styles. Now we will understand ID. Okay, so let's go here. On the top page, I am just creating a section called index. I am writing one more H1 tag here, says index. Now under index, I want to create a links, okay, for all H1s. So let me show here sports. I'll just copy this. What are the different headings we have? One is sports, okay. The other one is movies. The other one is like books. The other one is movies, music, okay. So go up, say music, and what is the last one? Music, books. Yeah, so we have 4 or 5 headings. Now what we'll do, after saving this, I'll apply href equal to hash, href equal to hash, href is equal to hash, href is equal to hash. So we will just arrange this index. Okay, so now if you go back here, you are getting sports, books, music, like this different section. Now if I want to go to books, I want to click here. Okay, so instead of scrolling down, if you just click on the books, it should navigate to the book section. If you are clicking on music, it should take you to the music section. So what we'll do, we should use ID. Okay, so ID equal to, you can give a unique name. So if you see this topic, ID should be the ID attribute specify a unique ID, which means the ID, if you are using ID called sports, my sports, or any name, my sports, you cannot use this ID in a different section. You cannot copy paste this ID, but class can be used n number of times. See here, I am using class is equal to sports, class is equal to sports. You can use n number of times, but if you are creating an ID, ID should be unique. ID should be unique. We cannot use the same name in a different place. So what is the ID I am going to use for music? ID is equal to my music, which is different. Now for movies, I can say ID is equal to movies. Now if you go down, books, ID is equal to books. So since we have 4 different IDs, we need to call them. If you click on sports, it should take you to the sports section. What is the ID we have given? My sports. So we should say hash my sports. If you click on movies, we should go to the movies paragraph. So we should say hash movies. Make sure that whatever the name we are creating here, where is that, my movies, right? So sports movies. Okay, so similarly we'll create the books and then music page. So on the top we are seeing index, sports, movies, books, music, but in a page I am only seeing sports section, I am only seeing music section. So if I want to go to maybe books, just click on the books. So it is showing the topic of books. So in a web page we may have like 20 paragraphs, 30 paragraphs, and if you want to create an index, so you can just click on the books, you can go from there, or if you go to books like this, you can navigate to a section by using ID. So all we need to do is we want to create a special ID for each H1 tag or paragraph, anything. So here I have created a special ID called ID my sports, and here I created a special ID called movies and my music. So I'm using a special name for each heading section, and then in the anchor tag we need to call that, so that whenever you click on sports it will take you to the sports section, whenever you click on music it will take you to the music section. So you can practice this by adding so many paragraphs, and we can just declare those paragraph IDs. Okay, so thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please comment. Thank you.